Hey guys, TSL here, back with a brand new video. In today's video, we will be starting to make some powers slash abilities for our boss, because eventually we will need a boss fight in our dungeon game. So let me just give you a quick rundown of these next few videos. So basically, I'm not sure if we're going to do one per video, but these videos are probably going to be a little bit shorter. Unless maybe I decide to do multiple per video, but for now it's going to be one ability per video. The boss for this one probably have like 3 or 4 abilities, so it won't be like too much of like a mini series inside the series. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that for the next couple episodes we will be focusing on power abilities. And if you have a specific one you want to see, just please comment it down below and I'll make sure to take a look at it and consider it. So the first one we're gonna do is I guess we could do like some kind of like laser beam things, kind of like falling from the sky, right? So we're not actually making the boss today. That's going to actually be the last thing we do. We're just going to make all the powers first. So what I'm thinking is we can insert a cylinder here. And, oh yeah, I forgot Roblox has a very new thing. I mean, I guess it's better. I don't really know what I'm looking at here, but I'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, seems like the hotkeys don't work the same way anymore. What the heck is happening? Okay, anyways, so what I think we're gonna do is I think we're just going to why? I don't know how to okay. So basically what we're gonna do is we're going to scale this to, I guess, 13.5 here and 13.5 here. Okay, why can't I do like shift scale anymore? That sucks. Oh, that's snapping now. Scale uniformly is alt. Okay. So if I go... Okay, there we go. Except that's gonna... What the heck? Yeah, I don't think that quite did what I was expecting it to do. I'm gonna be honest. What the heck, man? So, anyways, let me explain what I'm trying to do here. So this is going to be like the radius at which the stuff spawn in, right? So... that looks like a good size. So yeah, in anywhere in this radius we could like spawn in like little beams. So I'm just gonna make this like blue and mostly transparent. That seems pretty good. Okay, so then we're going to have like little cylinders again, and just gonna make them probably like this size, and we're just going to make them like this for now, right? Because we just want to show the spawns like in the beginning. I know some games have like boss fights where like it'll have the little circles, it'll be like red, and then after a couple seconds they'll like just shoot up, and that's basically what we're gonna do here. So we can make like a red circle here that is going to also be mostly transparent, but like a little less, so like that. So what we can do is grab this part and scale it up just a little so that it's grabbable from the surface here. And this could be like our laser spawn pad base. Yeah, that's sure, that's a good name. This could be our laser range, or actually this could be used for other power-ups, so we'll do like boss radius. Yeah, you know, that sounds good enough. So let's just look at the size of our thing real quick here. It looks like we might as well make this 115.5 as well. So now our radius, our circumference is going to be 115.5. So our radius is half of that. So basically let's just insert a script in. I guess we could do it in here. Yeah. We could do lasers. The first thing we want to do is get our spawn points spawning. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Okay, so I think that zoomed in enough for you guys, I would assume. So what I want to do is put the laser spawn pad base inside of here, and then just get the scripting. So our local radius is going to be equal to our script.parent.size .x, nope, anything but x. We'll do z divided by 2. And then what we're going to do is for I equals 0 until this is going to be our num of lasers, and up here we'll have a local num of lasers equals 10. We'll say local new laser is going to, or new laser spawn pad is equal to script dot laser spawn pad base clone. Here we'll say new laser spawn pad dot parent is equal to workspace. For now we'll have a folder after, and we'll have new laser spawn pad dot position is equal to our, I guess, part, or our script dot parent dot position plus vector3 dot new, and here we can do a math dot random of our negative radius to radius, and this will be 0, and then this will be the same thing as this. And what I want to do is get this whole line here and just put it above where we set the parent. Okay, so let's see if this does anything right now. I'm just going to go ahead and run. So as you see, we were almost successful. We have one that is not exactly in the range and one that is partially off, but the one that's partially off is fine. It's mainly this one that's the problem. So yeah, we'll have to fix that. Okay, so if we go in here, then let's see if there is a reason why this is happening. Might have something to do with the size of this itself. So let's try subtracting, or here we'll do +8 and -8. Maybe that will work. And I'm just going to up it so that we have more chances of getting a malfunction. Okay, so it looks actually a ton better. We don't mind this, that's because it's not anchored. But you see all of them are at least touching it, which actually is basically good. I guess we could do a little more, but honestly I think I like it how it is. I guess we could just run it a couple more times just to make sure that that wasn't just like we got lucky. Okay, so let's anchor this part too while we're at it so that that doesn't happen. Okay, so it looks like every part is at least touching it. As you can see, it actually, this one is barely not touching it. So yeah, I think we could do probably like 16. The size of the what's it called, the laser spawn pad is 8, so that's why I originally tried 8, but I think 16 should work a lot better. And yeah, you see now they're not going to be like too close to the edges either, so this is a little bit more accurate. But yeah, so now that we have that going, we can just make our things just like pop up basically. So that's what we're gonna do now. So now that we have all of these, let's actually make a folder first. We'll be like, we could call it boss ability parts, I guess. Yeah, sure, that sounds good enough. Workspace.boss ability parts. Okay, so once that's done, what we should do is for every part in the workspace, boss ability parts, colon, get children, do. We basically just want to rise, like, I guess, yeah, just scale or move the part up, maybe that'll be better. I do think that scaling the part would be a bit weird just because resizing, like, it'll scale both ends, but I guess that wouldn't matter too much. Okay, so yeah, I think that if we just scale it over time, that'll be fine. So let's go over here and let's say that we want it to, nope, not that. We want it to scale up to, like, how high should we make it? Like this maybe? To what is this size? 101.5. We could do 100. That looks fine. So we could scale it up to 100. So basically we'll want to get local tween service up here. And we can make a tween, and that's going to be equal to ts colon create, and the tween is going to be on the part, and we should be doing underscore comma part. The tween info is going to be tween info.new, and the time will be, I guess we could do like 2 seconds maybe. We should also add like a wait over here for like 2 seconds. And then I guess we should scale this up in like a second maybe. We could always change that timing after. And what we are trying to change is size equals to vector3 dot new. And this should be 100, and then the rest could just be, we know it's 8, so we could just do this. And then we basically just want to play the tween colon play, and let's see what happens here. Okay, so we missed out. Okay, tween colon create property, size on object is not a data type that can be tweened. Okay, so looking at it now, the problem is that this is supposed to be capital. Okay, so we still missed out on actually seeing it tween up. If we add a print, oh, well duh. My bad, guys. It's because we never set the size back down of that to that. So now we should be able to run. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. I'm more concerned about why, if you see they're this height to begin with. Oh, I know why. Okay, run. Alright, yeah, now everything looks good, and now it should. Okay, yeah, that looks perfect. Obviously, this is not going to tween because that's just the base. That'll be fully transparent. So yeah, that looks good, and basically we just will have to set up touch events on those parts for, you know, damage and stuff. That is very simple, so I guess we could just do that now while we're at it. We could just do a part.touched colon connect function hit local PLR is equal to game colon get service players colon get player from character. Or actually, we don't even have to do this. All we have to do is say if hit.parent colon find first for first child, which is a humanoid, then hit dot parent dot humanoid will take damage. Here we could have a local damage equal to 10 or DPS equal to 10. We could take DPS, and obviously that means we would have to have a debounce of a second. And not debounce, then debounce equals true, task dot delay a second, function debounce equals false. Okay, so let's take a look at this. If we run a play here now, we take some damage. As you see, our health over there. Was the health not over here before? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's the next thing. We'll grab our base over here, and what we want to do is can collide to false, and we might as well set the transparency fully up, and we can set the new laser spawn pad, dot transparency equal to 0.65. Okay, so we play here again. Okay, looks like everything's working. Obviously, the last part we have to do, tween them back down and get rid of all the parts. So that's what we're gonna do. After this, we can task.delay 5, and so that means that the things will be up for 5 seconds. And basically after 5 seconds, we're going to want to make a reverse version of this tween. Not doing the best naming today, guys, sorry, but this is going to go down to 0.75. Okay, and then right after that, task.wait 1, and we will part::destroy. Okay, so let's take a look at this. They go up, they go down, and they disappear. Okay, so everything looks like it's working perfectly, and yeah, you know, obviously doesn't look the greatest. You can make it look however you want, but the functionality is there, and that's what these videos are about. So guys, with that being said, I don't know why I said it like that, but with that being said, that concludes today's video. Comment down below what ability you want to see for the boss next video. And other than that, guys, I really don't have much else to say other than please remember to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time.